Morning, Eileen here. Right, I am going to do a video tutorial for you this morning using Lavinia products and stamps, and I haven't got a sample to show you because it's in my head, so this is sort of on the hoof. This should be fun. Let's get going then, yeah? Right, Lavinia multifarious cardstock in white, 13 centimeters by 13 centimeters. I wanted to do it in cream because I'm loving the cream multifarious cardstock, but I've run out. So use that, and see, this is so unprepared. Right, Sweet Poppy stencils, stencil tape, repositionable stencil tape. I'm going to put from that corner over like so, and then I'm going to do a triangle here, and then from this corner, and I haven't got the light on, have I? Can you see okay? That's better, like so. Right, well, it looks like a triangle. Let's have a bash at that anyway. And this is a Sweet Poppy stencil spreader. You can use a credit card, anything you want, as long as it's got a nice straight edge. So makeup brushes and mustard seed, and let's get this triangle filled in any old way you want, but obviously I'm using 3 primary colours, so I'm hoping to get a good blend. I'm using candied apple and mustard seed and peacock feathers, and I'll be using a little bit of chipped sapphire in a minute, but that's for stenciling. So let's just see how I get on with this. Okay, this is one of my favourite techniques. You never know how it's going to turn out, but the main bonus for me is that I like to do quite quick cards. You know, my boredom threshold is low, so this this does it in for me. Brilliant, very quick. Where you go. And now it's a little bit more red, I think, around this area, very light with the wrist. I don't want it to be too overpowering because I've got to put an image on top, and I want that to sing rather than the background. A bit more blue here. And a bit more yellow there. How's that looking? Really can't tell until you take off the tape. A bit more there because I want it all the edges crisp and filled in with ink. So let's go with that. Now, before you take the tape off, I'm going to use a stencil, and this one is Lavinia, of course, and it's called Foliage, but I've changed my mind because I've got another one here, and I think this one will look better. Leaf Trails, yes, more elegant, I think, this one. So, not saying the other one isn't, no. Chipped sapphire, distressing. Hold it tight and then circular motion. Not all over, but I want it to say, hey, I'm here, all right, so that you can see it. Yes, that's shouting to me, so that's good. Right, off we go with the tape. Oh, funny edge there. Never mind. Might have to do something about that though, actually. So pop that back on there. My fingers, white cardstock, you know what it's like. So wiping the fingers off, getting some clean tape, and then I'm just going to mask that area Oh, got some ink there, I'll get rid of that. So pop that there. I'm just checking you're looking and seeing this all right. Could do with moving up a bit and over a bit. And then I've got yellow here, so I'm just going to fill in that. Yes, that'll do. Right. Now I need my eraser to get rid of some of the ink that is sort of strayed outside the edge. And as you all know me by now, this is a mono. I'm slowly using it so much that I'm losing the label. It's a Tombow Mono Eraser 512A4 ink. And I'm just going to get rid of a stray piece of ink here. Shouldn't mark the card. It's taking off a layer, of course, but it's usually okay on this cardstock. And that's gone now. That's good. Right, another piece, just tiny fleck or two here. There's one there and one there. You probably can't even see these, but I know they're there. My eye keeps straying to them. Okay, that's good. Right, just move all these ink pads out of the way. And then I'm going for my Misty. Which I've already set up because I've tried, ouch, the design once without the coloured area and it didn't look very good, so that's why I've decided to put some background ink in. Let's have a go with this. So I need it. No, I don't need it like that. I need it like this. Okay, so right on the edge, right up against the side and the bottom, and then taking Indra, the moth. She's beautiful. And then we're going to just make sure this is clean. And I think this might be better, yes. Right over the coloured area, that's good. Yes, it needed a background, it was just sort of too wishy-washy before. Okay. Right, let's see how this comes out then. And I'm looking for my ink pad, which is here. Sorry about the glare of the lamp. It won't be long, honest. Plenty of ink. This is quite a juicy ink pad, because this is a huge stamp. Very detailed, very beautiful. Sorry about the dogs. Right, so just turn it round, just check that you're seeing this standing up, and plenty of pressure. Whilst looking out of the window, it's a really lovely sunny day today, bit chilly. Oh, there's George and Ethel out walking their goat. Nice day for it. Right, loads of pressure here. Okay. I think that should just about do it. Let's have a look. Oh, good, that's good. Yes, oh, rock on. Okay. Right. So I'm quite pleased with that. It's a very simple, basic card, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it now, but I'll find something. Right, clear these ink pads away. And my magnets. And I just need to get the black pencil. So I'm seeing a tiny little mark on my moth there. So it's absolutely, oh, it's a lovely image, isn't it? Isn't that beautiful? Okie dokie. Right, now what? I think that I'm going to put a word on there and do a bit of splashing, and I think that's it. So I'll just get my word out. I don't know what word it will be yet. Probably the first one that I come across. Yes, I have one, and I think that it's perfect. I have a block. It's very tight fit, but just about. That's good. So I told you that I was winging it with this demonstration, nothing prepared, but still liking what I'm seeing so far. So I'm using the word art because I'm hoping that the two images together, one that I've created with inks and the stencil, and the image of the moth itself, tells you it's art. Right, so let's just ink that up, make sure it's properly inked, taking the pad to the stamp, not the stamp to the pad. I'm thinking about lunch, that's what it is. I'm on a diet. I know my breakfast was not a lot. Right, art, here we go. Down there. And you better be straight. Oh, that's not bad. Right, we're getting it. Right, shall I add a bit more? Why not? What shall I add? I have a silver sparkly pen, so maybe some silver sparkles in this stenciled area. Oh, let's take that off of there. Right, so not all of them, just here and there. And just along the curves. I like the curves of this stencil, it's beautiful. It just highlights them lovely. This silver pen makes a change from gold. I often use gold. And then can't go anywhere now without my enamel accents, so need those. white Enamel Accents, and I'm going to pop a few on there. So where shall I, in the politest possible way, stick these? This down here, I think, but tiny. Never shake this stuff, by the way, folks. It gets air bubbles and it shows off. It doesn't like them. So 3 there, look. Yeah, and up the top's looking a bit woeful. So we'll put some more there. And there. And I think that anything else and I'll be overdoing it. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm quite liking how that turned out. So, all I need now is a card blank, and I'm going to take a piece of A4 white cardstock and just fold it, crease it, and then cut it slightly larger than I have this topper, which I believe is 13 centimetres by 13 centimetres. And that's it. I have a tiny amount. I've got to do it. Sorry, I've been trying to ignore it. I've got a tiny whisper of black ink there, and it's winding me up, so it's got to go. And get my brush. It's still there, but not anywhere near as bad as it was. So that's it. So just mount that onto a card blank, and away you go. I think that's quite pretty. I enjoyed making it, and I hope that you do too. See you next weekend, and it's something pretty special. It's the Lavinia Stamps Extravaganza starting next week on the Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. We've got live demonstrations, video demonstrations, make and takes. Well, make and takes in the sense that it's step by step, that's what I mean. And competitions, really large prizes. You've got to look in. And it's all day, each day from the Thursday onwards until the Sunday. Okay, I think that I've done the advertisement to death, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for looking today. Bye-bye. Have a lovely Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to all the mums out there. Bye.